Hello lovely people, so it's Suze from Crowfire Soul Crafting from the soul. So yesterday I put up my video of my runic dolls that I'm doing, and as I finished the video I got a really good idea. So if you watch the video of how I was starting, I was trying to look at doing the runes and I couldn't come up with a way, and then all of a sudden I thought, oh my goodness, die cutting machine. So I got out my die cutting machine and I got my circle dies and I did this one, and I cut out 24 circles in the black fabric. Now let me just move this out of the way. So yeah, so I used the die and I used the fabric, and then I just cut out the circles. So there we go. And I tell you what else, because I've now got all these, and I was like, oh my goodness, I can use them to do another piece of work. So that'll be in the future. I should be using them. So what I did is I cut out the 24 and I've put them inside so I don't lose them. So here we go. So there's 8 here. So 4 to go on the front and 4 to go on the back. Let me put that back in. So put that in. Just put the pin in so I don't lose them. Okay, so, and I've got another 8 in that one. This one I decided to do the stitching or for the each of the runes. So I just got the circle, I drew the runes on, and then I just did a little stitch. So that would be the front of that one, and this is the back. So that's the first 8 runes. So that's the first doll. So I thought I'd show you what I'd done. Now I was going to just do stitching all round, and now I really want it to be more like my other slow stitchery dolls. So I'm gonna use fabric. So I need to get some fabric, and then I'm gonna cut it all up into little tiny bits, and then I'm gonna slow stitch all the fabric on. I'll see how that is. If that stiffens it up enough, then I might not add another bit, whether it be calico. I mean, I knew this was going to fray, so I had no problem with that. But I think it might need to go on to either some backing of some sort. My friend did say about sticking some iron-on stabilizer, which I may do because I have got some, so I might do that. So in fact I think that might be the best, so I might do that next. I'm in an ahhing about doing these in different colors, but the red just spoke to me. And when you make a set of runes for yourself, you normally do the rune part in red somehow. If you engrave it, you put red in the engraving. If you burn it, you can still put red in. It's just all to do with the runes and a ritual that is done, which I won't go into here. But yeah, I was doing this yesterday. I would have got more done, but I was just extremely upset about Stonehenge. I'm still extremely upset about Stonehenge. Just idiots desecrating a sacred and World Heritage site and killing off the like in it. People were saying, oh well, it doesn't matter because they didn't use real paint and so it can be all wiped off, but that's not the point. And obviously today is summer solstice and people go there to celebrate, and it's just horrific. And yeah, I was going to do a video for my other channel, my spiritual channel, but I'm just too upset, and I'll just be ranting, and it's not really a good idea. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to get some fabric out today. I don't know whether to do like them slightly different, or like cut up the fabric and so that each of them has all the same types of fabric on them. I'm not sure yet. But I'm really pleased that I did these in the red. And I don't know also whether to now stitch those ones down, or whether to do one sort of doll at a time, or work on all of them at a time. I have a feeling I'm going to be like working on all three simultaneously type of thing, but I'm not sure yet. But I'm gonna, yeah, so today I'm gonna get some fabric together. I'm gonna cut it all up into small pieces, and then I'm just gonna stitch on. I don't know whether to do some backing on it first, iron on some stabilizer first, and then stitch it on. I think I'm going to stitch on first, and then, oh, I don't know, maybe I should do the stabilizer first, get them all down on some stabilizer, because these are going to start really fraying, and that might be a good idea. So yeah, so I'm sorry if you can hear all the noise outside. It's the recycling being collected. So yeah, so that's how much further I got yesterday. But I was so pleased when it suddenly dawned on me that I could actually use some dies and actually do round, because I was going to do square, but the round fits on lovely right down the middle. So I really like that. And also I was thinking, as doing these, I need a fourth runic doll, which is going to be my birth runes. So I need to make another one. So I need to cut out another one. And I think I'm going to maybe use some denim for that one. So it'll be a bit thicker and stuff. So I might cut that one out today as well, just so I've got more prepared, and then I know where I'm going with it all. But yeah, so I thought I'd just give you a little catch up, because I wanted to sort of say about, you know, doing the die cuts. They're so good to be like, you know, cut out fabric. It just is lovely, and because this one is one that has like the stitching, you can use the stitching pieces to actually stitch them down onto the doll, because they are holes actually, so you can just use them and actually stitch it down. And also die cutting it means it didn't fray as bad as if I tried to cut them out, so it gives a lovely crisp edge as well. And most times you can get a die to cut fabric. I mean, this is thin linen, but most times you can. And if you struggle, just put in a piece of paper to give it a little, you know, a little shim in your die cutting machine. And these are just, you know, regular sort of thin dies. They're not anything extraordinary, just normal. And I think I got the set off Amazon. So, and I use them a lot because I use them in my journaling. I use dies a lot in my paper crafting, but often I will use them in fabric stuff. They're great to, you know, especially the shapes. Because they're not so intricate, you know, it makes it easier. So yeah, move that. yeah, so that's me. I just thought I'd share how I'm going with that, and yeah, I hope you're all good. I hope you're all enjoying the sun if you've got it where you are. We've got it here in the UK, and it just seems like it's been such a long time. Can't even remember what the sun was, but it's there, and it's lovely that it's there on solstice. It's just that there's a heavy energy over solstice where they've desecrated a sacred special place. Stonehenge has seriously got a special place in my heart. I have been connected to Stonehenge ever since I was little. You know, just obviously when I was little, it was the fascination of how did they get there and what was it for and all of that. And as I got into my spiritual side, it meant more. I also have Stonehenge tattooed on my tummy, so which is fairly unusual. So yeah, it means something to me. I'm struggling with people's stupidity, ignorance and ridiculousness. They class themselves as environmentalists, but there's lichen all over the stones that, you know. Anyway, I'm off again. I knew I would. I daren't speak about it because I go off into one. So yeah, love and blessings to you all. Solstice blessings, and see you in the next one, where I've hopefully done a little bit more and shown you a little bit more. Yeah, take care, love and blessings, bye.